Welcome to the You Were Designed for Greatness podcast. Each week we will bring you inspiring tips, stories, and ideas to help you be all that you can be, discovering your greatness. Featuring Donna. Donna is a transformational life and health coach, a highly sought-after public speaker, and the founder of Vibrant Living. She has helped hundreds find a better life, free of stress and living the greatness they were truly designed for. And now, your host, Donna.
Hello everyone, this is Donna. I'd like to welcome you to episode 7 in the You Were Designed for Greatness podcast. Today, I am very happy to have Joel Mann with me. He is with Thunderstruck Media Group, and I would like to welcome you, Joel. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. How was your holidays?
It was very good.
Good. Well, we're going to be talking about the Choose Joy course that we're launching.
Yeah.
And you have been overseeing my media programs and my marketing programs. And you might have some firsthand experience with the subject in Choose Joy. So I thought we'd spend a little bit of time today talking about that. But first, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone? Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I am Joel Mann, like she said. I have a marketing and design company called Thunderstruck Media Group. I handle social media, websites, graphics, marketing consulting, all that kind of thing. So just pretty much anything and everything that has to do with marketing or tech, I pretty much am there.
Yes, you are. Well, the Choose Joy course, for those of you who are not aware of it, is a course designed to specifically help people with suffering any type of depression or anxiety, or just want to improve their life as well.
Yeah.
So, Joel, do you think that there is a need for this kind of course today?
Definitely. You can see just in society as a whole that people are less happy in general. People are letting little things affect them more. People are not bouncing back from things that we used to be able to bounce back from. And people are not, at this point, adequately dealing with situations in their life and learning how to cope.
Yes.
So I think this course, having been a little involved with it myself and being able to work on some of the audio with you and stuff like that, I think it really is needed in this day and age.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that with the way that social media, it has a really positive side, but we have a tendency to only show everybody our wonderful pictures.
Yeah.
And everything, we don't show them the pictures where we can't find the kid's shoes and the other one has painted the wall with something that was in their diaper or whatever. All kinds of things that are going on in life, that's not put on social media. So we have this false image.
Yeah.
More today than perhaps before that. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it's great for people to connect, and it's great as far as business goes, and as far as there's a lot of people that maybe don't have the ability to socialize and to interact with human beings, and so it's nice for that aspect. But it really has kind of become a double-edged sword.
Yes.
Where you have the Instagram people, you have the Pinterest moms, you have all these people that are able to do so much, and they're able to show everybody, how much they're able to do. And suddenly, it's not enough to go buy a costume, for your kid at, the costume store. Now you have to make it, and you have to make it look perfect. Or, it's not enough to have a great day, and go out and have fun with, your friends. No, now you have to be in Florida at the beach, with your legs up while you're tanning. And like you said, it's all fake.
Yeah, that keep up with the Joneses has gotten bigger.
It has.
Because our sphere of being able to see people all across the world
absolutely
has completely changed than what it used to be. So what makes you think this course is different? Why are you endorsing it?
Well, a lot of other courses really focus more on like your mantras and trying to affect yourself by what you say out loud and all that, which is fine. But the Choose Joy course really more focuses on your inner choices, your inner thoughts, your inner focus, and kind of driving yourself towards it, not necessarily by what you say, but what you are capable of inside.
Right. So Have you ever had any struggles in your life, Joel, that have made you feel like you could be in depression, or have you experienced anything along those lines?
Oh my goodness. I have had a lot of things in my life that have driven me in that direction. When I was younger, I was very, very depressed. I went through a lot of issues, like way younger. I was borderline suicidal at times. And then as I got older, things got hard. The 2008 crash happened. I went through bankruptcy. I lost pretty much everything. So I've had a lot of issues. I have a daughter who has autism. And so that's been a struggle. And, me and my wife, we've kept it together, but there's been a lot of opportunities to really just fall apart.
Yes. Yes, there has. And so if you were to tell your younger self when the market was falling and you were doing all of that, is there anything you would tell yourself to help that person bounce back quicker?
I would say that the key is you're always going to experience pain. You're always going to experience, bad things in your life. And I feel like that's actually an important part of your life. But the key is not to stay there. The key is not to wallow in it. It can actually feel good.
To wallow.
To stay in depression. And it's sometimes hard to explain this to people who haven't really struggled with it, but it's like a nice, comfy, wet blanket. You know what I mean? It's like a warm, it's like going into a very, very hot jacuzzi, and it feels good, but it still hurts. The temptation is to stay there.
Yes.
But that's not good for us. And the longer we stay there, the harder it is to get out.
Yeah.
It's like quicksand. So I guess the one thing I would tell myself is get out.
Right.
Just, you got to get out of that bog, and you got to get back up, and you got to get back on your feet. Because some people are, like they say with the alcoholics thing, you're once an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic. And that's a debate for some people. But people who are prone to depression are going to be prone to depression.
Correct.
And you need to figure out how to pull yourself out of it quicker.
Right. So you don't slip down the slippery slope.
Exactly. And each time you fall and stay there, it gets easier to fall and it gets easier to stay there.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's one of the reasons why this course was so passionate to me, is because I wanted to give people the skills to bounce back quicker.
Yeah.
We all have hard things that's happened in our lives, and being able to process them, because there's the other aspect. There's the people who stuff it and pretend like everything's okay, and then there's other addictions that are going on that dealing with it. So there's all kinds of ways that we process our pain. Yeah. We process our losses, and learning how to process them in a healthy way so that I can learn what I need to learn and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to stay here.
Yeah.
So learning how to do that is why, and the feeling around depression is there's no hope, though.
It's true.
Is that I'm going to be, everywhere, there's so much teenage suicide now. And
incredible.
And all of this stuff that's going on through society, that there is no hope. And I like to say, let's not make this chapter your whole life's book.
Absolutely.
That this is only a short period of your life. Yeah. Is it crappy? Yeah. But, and hurts. No matter what it is, there always can be hope, and there can be skills learned to be able to move forward. And that's why I am so passionate about this, because I'm tired of the hopelessness, that there is no hope. Yeah. And anybody who hangs around me for very long, would you say, Joel, is know that there's hope.
They
that
are lifted.
I get almost going, you always see the silver lining, but that is true. There's always hope. There's always a way to move forward. And I've won awards on persistence. I know that people who know me don't find that a surprise. I actually have plaques. The Persistent Award.
and not just ones you printed up yourself.
No, not ones I printed up myself. No, people gave me.
Yeah.
And I did. And after the year I'd been through to earn that reward, I wasn't so sure I wanted it.
I would say that we have seen in society, with, like you said, teenagers up through celebrities, people who we think have it all, people who we think have it all together, still not being able to deal with this. And it's like anything else in life. If you're going to go drive a car, you need to learn how to drive a car. If, for me, I had to go to school. I had to go to all sorts of different school to be designer, to be marketer, all this kind of thing, to learn the things that I needed to know to be able to do it.
Right.
And this is the thing. Some people know it, but clearly a lot of people don't.
Correct.
And your course, the Choose Joy course, has the tools that people don't naturally come with. It's very easy to just do it on autopilot, and that hasn't been working.
Right.
There are things that we need to know to do this, and that's in your course.
I did some research, of course, a lot of research, and depends on which search engine you look at, but 1 in 3 to 1 in 4 people are suffering with some form of depression to anxiety.
Yeah.
So every one of us knows somebody.
It's true.
And so that's one of the things with this course, and when you're listening to this podcast today, if this is not something you personally deal with, I encourage you to have people check this out.
Yeah.
I guarantee results that if they do what this course says, at the end, they will be different.
I agree.
And that may sound like a lofty statement, but I've had the track record to prove it.
You've seen results.
I have seen results.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of the things. So, Joel, why don't you tell us a little bit more how people could get in touch with you, and if there's anything else that you want to say about this particular... It sounds like you pretty much covered...
I covered most of the bases, I think. If people want to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook, Thunderstruck MG, Thunderstruck like the song. Same username on Instagram or Twitter, or you can find me on LinkedIn. I do social media, so I'm literally everywhere. I have a website. It is thunderstruckmg.com. So that's MG for Media Group. And you can check it out. We're going to have a new site up soon, so be looking for that as well.
Great. Well, that will be... You're probably always updating your site.
Always updating my site.
Always updating.
Always updating my site. But I have a new rollout that's coming out for the first of the year.
That'll be great.
I'm excited.
So I will highly recommend that you guys contact Joel. He is passionate. What's your target audience? Who do you want to help?
Oh, yeah. Gosh, we get talking about stuff and I forget. So I really like to focus on working with small businesses. I really like to focus with working with entrepreneurs. I do a lot of work with nonprofits. I kind of have this thing in me because you see these huge companies, these Pepsis and these Amazons and all this. And the main difference between them and a lot of these small businesses and small entrepreneurs with great ideas is marketing.
Yeah.
Is their exposure.
But I can't afford it, Joel.
No, I know.
That's what people think.
It's true. It's true. And that's really the key. My goal is to take big ideas in small packages and put them on a national stage, on an international stage, make it so that they have a level playing field. Because I personally feel like if ideas have a chance to get the same exposure, that the best ones will win out. And I don't think that always happens in today's society.
I agree. Whoever has the most money to do the advertising
Exactly.
gets the most attention.
Absolutely.
So that's great. So again, I highly recommend you guys contact Joel for any questions. He is great.
Thank you very much.
Don't know how else. It seems like there should be other adjectives, but he's great. He runs. You guys have seen me out there on the media, and he's the one behind the scenes. All right. Again, thank you guys for joining us here today. Please check out the Choose Joy webpage on my site. It's under programs, and it is iVibrantLiving.com and the Choose Joy tab. Until next time, this is Donna Tashjian saying, live vibrantly.
Thank you for joining us on this powerful episode of the You Were Designed for Greatness podcast. Please share this with others who might enjoy it. For more info on Donna Tashjian or to contact her, visit iVibrantLiving.com.